Welcome back to our channel. I'm Brittany.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
And we are R&B Married Life and
Dead Man's Cove FX. So today's video we're going to be making this lantern here, wiring it up and making it look like a real flame lantern that you can put in your house or yard. We got this at a antique store, mall, whatever thing, and it fits our Halloween display good because it's kind of piratey and you know, nautical, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoy.
Enjoy! So here's our supply and tool list. I will also have that down in the description below, along with some links for some of those supplies. We've been collecting different things. These are just some of the things laying around the house or we already have. So that's what I was able to find online. Like Ryan said, this lantern was something we picked up at an antique store. And we've done this project a couple different times with different types of lanterns, so whatever you can find will work. So let's go ahead and get on into it. To begin, Ryan figured out where the oil base was located and removed it from the main lantern. He set the lantern off to the side. He then removed the chimney, which is the wick and burner. Here is where Ryan is determining if he needed to drill on the side of the burner or the bottom. He decided that he would drill on the side of the base. He smartly put a cloth down on our table and drilled 2 holes right next to each other. Then he took a flathead screwdriver and hammered an opening between the 2 holes to create a slim opening for the wire. Here Ryan snipped the receiving end off the extension cord and trashed it. He snipped the wire just enough to pull the 2 wires apart. Then he took the wire stripper and stripped both wires down. From here, he fed the wire through the hole that he had created in the base. So Ryan did note here that it would have been easier for him to do this step before stripping the wires. So he decided to do that. He trimmed the extension cord and restarted this process. This ensured that he wasn't causing any damage to the wire being put through the base hole. Here, Ryan began using the heat shrink tubing. He used a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 of an inch for this project. The 1/4 inch tubing went over the extension cord that was just stripped. Then he added the butt connectors to the extension cord wiring. Next, he slipped the 1/2 inch heat shrink tubing on those wires. Then he added the outdoor waterproof socket by trimming the wires and stripping them. Here, Ryan found the positive wire, which on most units is the white wire, and then the negative wire, which is usually black. Then on the extension cord, he found the positive wire, which is usually the smooth side, and the negative, which is the rib side. Then he connected the appropriate wire, positive to positive and negative to negative, through the butt connectors. Here is where he started using the heat gun to shrink the tubing from the socket to the extension cord, coming from the base. Then he took the 1/2-inch tubing he had put on the extension cord before and slid it up to the connection. Here he heat shrinks this area for additional support and waterproofing. Next, Ryan took a zip tie and added it to the end of the tubing and pulled the wire back through the base. The zip tie prevents the wire from pulling too tight on the base. Here Ryan was adjusting the wires to fit into the base. Then Ryan hot glues the socket onto the base. At this point, Ryan was waiting for the hot glue to dry, and he noticed that he messed up. At the beginning, he decided to drill his holes on the side of the base when he should have drilled from the bottom because the base will not fit back into the lantern. So he had to figure out how to fix that problem. He decided to make a notch for the power cord to fit from the side of the base. And there you go, you've got a little notch and now it'll fit into the base. Problem solved. Alright, so we put the light into the lantern, make sure everything is connected and done correctly, turned on and tested. So here's where Ryan has two techniques that he likes to use. If he had been able to remove the glass, he would have preferred to use sandpaper directly on the glass to create a frosted effect. Using the sandpaper creates this effect without something coming along and scratching off the matte spray. But since he was unable to remove the glass, in this case he decided to use the matte spray. He took this outside and did a few different layers. And once those layers were dry, he brought it inside and finished up the lantern. And here it is in our display.
That was fun. Messed up a little bit there, but it still looks okay and good. So I hope you guys enjoy making this craft. Also, a little disclaimer, I'm not an electrician, so be careful and don't work on stuff that's plugged in.
Yeah, so make sure you guys like that video down below.
And subscribe.
Hit that bell notification so you
Ding, 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 ding.
notices every time that we upload. And thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.